Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. What we discussed in the yesterday class, worship of Shiva and consequent things, Sri Ramakrishna is explaining to the two lady devotees. I will read that again. Master to the ladies, worship Shiva. This worship is described in the book called Nitya Karma. Learn the rituals from it. In order to perform the worship of God, you will be preoccupied for a long time with such religious duties as plucking flowers, making sandal paste, polishing the utensils of worship, and arranging offerings. As you perform these duties, your mind will naturally be directed to God. You will get rid of meanness, anger, jealousy, and so forth. When you two sisters talk to each other, always talk about spiritual matters. This is an important instruction. We see Sri Ramakrishna beginning his spiritual career with the worship of Divine Mother, having come to the Dakshineshwar and taking up the worship of Divine Mother. Before that, as a small boy, school-going, just small lad of 4 or 5 years onwards, you see him attending wherever there is spiritual discussion, spiritual knowledge being given of Puranas. He will listen, or any dramas that are going to be enacted regarding the gods and goddesses of the Puranic stories. He would rush there and listen with great care, and he had tremendous memory that he could record as it is in the mind, and a few times speak to friends, small friends of his own age, 5, 6, 7, and tell them what happened. Verbatim he would repeat. And slowly they developed a group where they can enact these things. In play, when we play, he will become Rama or Sita or Krishna or something, or Shiva, and enact with the other. Each one will get a part to play with him. He is Rama, another is Shatrughna, another is Bharat, and all this play is going on. The onlookers, elderly people, these are small children playing. So this is how he entered into the spiritual realm from childhood, discussing with his own friends the spiritual matters. He is telling from his own experience and how he developed himself into the spiritual world and expanded his understanding day by day through thought. Go on thinking about it. Then through feelings, you have to feel. When Rama was sent to forest by Kaikeyi, or when he, as a Bharata, is seeing Rama going away, he would intensely feel that how that Rama is going away, leaving me. I am Bharata, like that he will feel. And these feelings slowly awakens the divine presence. Feelings may be imaginary. What we feel may be imaginary, but feelings that we pass through are real. The feelings are real. The story may be imaginary, but the feelings are real. These feelings will awaken the divinity within. Divinity needs something to kindle and put it out. And only thing we have is the feeling heart. Intellect is always accompanied by mind, which is under the sway of vasanas. It will try to divert the attention. When I am thinking of God, mind may interfere, or mind when it is thinking, intellect may interfere and carry away, oh, you have that duty and this and that. When intellect is thinking, mind may suddenly want to have some food, may see a tree full of mangoes, he wants to go and throw a stone and pull down one or two mangoes and to eat. So when heart is feeling, all this mind, intellect, body, all this will be in silent. They don't disturb. They will be just an observer as if. So Sri Ramakrishna used to feel. That's why he is telling, when you talk to each other, talk only of spiritual matters, so that time is not wasted. Once you enter into the worldly discussions, it will drag you. You will be watering your own past unwanted memories and watering the vasanas, tendencies that is taking us away from the reality. That much time is saved and time to return to the normal state. It may take years and years once you are involved in the worldly things. So cut short. Just necessary to talk regarding the activities and end there. So Holy Mother says, wherever quarrel has formed, wherever the mental disturbance within one's own self and with the society and others, all fightings, wars, whatever has happened, it has happened, first began with words. Words have that much power and it goes to that extent. And then Holy Mother says, when you speak, see the consequences. When you speak with minimum words necessary to express it. Nothing more, nothing less. So this instruction, use minimum words and finish it off. Then enter into spiritual matters, spiritual discussions. All this will help you fast because human life is so short. And you have to finish the great task of realizing God, transcending nature. You will not have time. So Sri Ramakrishna is advising this. The thing is how somehow to unite the mind with God. You must not forget Him, not even once. Your thought of Him should be like the flow of oil without interruption. If you worship with love, even a brick or a stone as God, then through His grace you can see Him. How clear and how specific, how precise His advices you see. The thing is somehow to unite the mind with God. Mind with God. How much of efforts man makes to keep the mind at the feet of God. It has tremendous force by which it is being dragged and taken away by the past momentum that we have gained in the world, what we call vasanas, the tendencies. We have acquired tendencies, lives after lives, that it is dragging us. And such a mind, it is like a vehicle on high speed. Can you stop it at a moment or turn it? How, where all it will jump and move, we do not know. Like that is the mind is running with its past momentum. So to make again and again, like telling a spoiled child, you again drag him and make him sit. Again you see that in no time he is missing there. And again there in the fields or here, there, again bring him. So this repeated efforts and not to remember the past, drop away the past once for all. Anything happened, solve and move off. Go ahead, there is no time. It is like you are going for an exam, someone calls you for an argument. You are in school exams and you say, no, I have no time. I have to go for exam. I'll finish exam and then come to you. Like that, the days must go. Oh, we have no time, we have no time. So, the thing is to unite the mind with God. You must not forget Him. No, not even once. Constant unbroken remembrance. Nirantara smarana. There is no antara, there is no gap, there is no disconnection. Continuous thought of God. How is it possible? I often tell, the inner awareness and outer awareness are separated. Your efforts, constant efforts to remember God. Morning take the vow, I will not forget God today. And keep walking. Activities, work is not a problem at all in our life. The more we work, the more benefited we are. Because body to the soul, all parts are working. And the only thing you have to cultivate is, during the activities, intense activities, you should not forget God. The main principle is, act but don't forget God. This is an important instruction that we find in Bhagavad Gita. Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Fight, you should. You cannot avoid, you have to fight. Similarly, you have to work. You can't avoid. You have a body, you have to feed. You have others around you. You have to take care of them. Feed. So you have to work and work. But don't forget God. The practice, the more you work you have, the more you will have to do the personal spiritual practices and constant efforts to see that you not forget the God during the activities. And then you'll see activities will not interfere in your meditation. Because what we lack, why we are disturbed during meditation is, we forget to think of God during activities. They will come back. If you practice thinking of God during activities, that's why in the beginning stages, we are asked to meditate only 15-20 minutes. Do japa 15-20 minutes. Studies about half an hour. The rest of the time, work. You'll be wondering, what will happen to me? 15-20 minutes they are giving me for meditation. Half an hour they are giving for studies. And rest of the here, otherwise, the meditation will never be meditation. If you sit for 1 hour in the beginning, meditation, you will be thinking of the world. That is the time when you think of the world. Instead of that, if you work, if you start working and thinking of God, it will be unique. You'll be evolving to unknown dimensions. You are waking up to a new dimension. That internal thing is going on in one way, external thing is going on in another way. So first we have to cultivate not reducing our work or activities, to increase the thought of God. And when every act is moving with thought of divine, now spontaneous meditation. Go and sit, because throughout the activity you are aware of God and thinking of God. Now activity has gone, you sink inside. Otherwise, you will not enter into meditation at all. You will be thinking something and imagining something and getting up. So when the unbroken thought of divine comes, then you will see that you are smoothly entering into meditation. You forget the world. You start forgetting the body and divine presence. God becomes so much that, like in sleep, how you are unaware of the world and body, like that you are entered into meditation. And meditation to enter into samadhi. Dhyana, pratyahara. Pratyahara becomes so natural. The moment you sit, pratyahara is over, because constantly you have practiced thinking of God. Now that pratyahara is there natural for you at all times. Because during work you are thinking of God. So with pratyahara you are moving about. So when you sit, the work is gone, has ended. Nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. You will sink within. From dhyana to samadhi, you must see that during activities, nothing disturbs you. Somebody calls and gives another work. It should not disturb you. Somebody scolds you. It should not disturb you. Some temptations appear in front of you. You should not be affected by it. Great fears come. Tiger is about to pounce upon you. You are not affected. When world doesn't bother you, the world doesn't shake you, you are calm and collected every moment, then you can totally retire into the solitude. You are fit to. Now, in the gross level, nothing is affecting you. The next stage is, at subtle level, you should not be affected by anything. That needs total solitude, long-term solitude, to sit and see that now nothing externally you need, but the moment you start the meditation, you are trying to almost forgetting the body, then the inner things which were sleeping, desires and ambitions, fear, anxiety, all this at subtle level was there, gross level nothing was happening. Now they will start showing their faces. Now you'll see, oh, how this came to me now. I'm in solitude. Nothing is there except me, myself. And how these things are coming? From where? No, I'm in the forest area or a total solitude in a room. And from where does these things come? Because we have solved the gross problems only. Subtle were hiding and sleeping. Now they wake up, one by one present. Then you have to tackle them. Again we wake. In the word Vivek, we utilize mostly Viveka, the discriminative power, to see that we are not affected. When we enter into subtle, for cleaning the subtle level of our consciousness or our existence, Sukshma Sharira, Sukshma Vasanas, then you'll hold on to purity of the Atman and constant prayer and surrender. Here Viveka cannot be so easily exercised, and Viveka becomes helpless because they are Sukshma. At subtle level, it is not possible. You again and again, your reality, your existence, independent of the whole external world, that again and again, I am Atma Swarupa, I am Purna. Lord, take away this obstruction in my life. Take away these you have taken away my gross disturbances. Take away the inner disturbances, the inner surface is making, the subtle things are presenting. So with this, again and again referring to I am Atman, I am holding on. And I am holding on to the divine. Now, because of your sincerity, dependence on God, faith in God, and nature helps you, God, divine God also helps you now to eliminate these things. There you show how to eliminate. From intuitive understanding, you start eliminating the subtle. Then you will enter into Samadhi, what we call Savikalpa Samadhi, where you see the form of God. With form you will see God presents Himself in your heart, in the Karana Sharira and beyond. Sthula, Sukshma, you are entering into Vijnanamaya Kosha. You are going beyond the limitations of mind. My body is gone, forgotten, world is not there. Then you enter into the mental sheath. In mental sheath, the subtles are presenting. From there, you enter into still deeper the sheath of knowledge, jnana. Vijnanamaya Kosha you enter. There you get the vision of God. God can present only in Vijnanamaya Kosha, not at the gross physical bodily level. And higher we cannot go. And higher as you go, you yourself start dissolving. So only in Anahata heart you can have the vision of God with form. So with form you will have the Savikalpa Samadhi. You will see, you will talk, you will enjoy. Then as you become more and more intimate, the Vasana Sattva also slowly starts totally dissolving away. When you become totally one with God, in every aspect you see there are no more vasanas either of gross nor of subtle. Sthula vasanas are also gone, Sukshma vasanas are also gone. Slowly you will start dissolving your form existence, God's form existence in the transcendental realm dissolves to form Ekarasa. In Ekarasa, you will see that you are one with God. You are entering into Nirvikalpa Samadhi, where duality dissolves, the Triputi, the seer, seen and the sight dissolve in one existence. I am seeing the God form. I am there seeing. The seer is there. God is there, object being seen. And there is the sight, see, act. This is called Triputi. The seer, seen and the sight. They dissolve. Triputi dissolves. and there is one without a second. This is an important part that we see. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling somehow to unite the mind with God. At the lowest mind, uniting mind with God is at the lowest level. Then we transcend the mind and go. Because mind is caught somewhere in other things. It has to be released. It has to be released, and mind will not keep quiet. You must give him something that is going to protect you, save you. So you must not forget God. How will you control this mind? Unite the mind with God? You must not forget Him, not even once. Your thought of Him should be like flow of oil, taila dharavat. If you pour water, bubbles, this, that, everything, foam, everything will be going on. If you pour oil, neither foam will be there, nor any. It is like a glass sheet, a glass rod standing, taila dhara. Like that your mind must be flowing without any interruption. If you worship with love, even a brick or stone, as God, then through His grace you can see Him. That is the unique capacity with which you are going to experience the presence of God. Here we see we are going to enter into a new dimension of experience. When the mind is totally, the sign of the mind uniting with God is first, it is pointed to God, ekagra, and it is pointing to God. And this pointing to God is like the magnetic needle, always showing whatever state you keep the compass, whether you invert or move in any direction, the magnetic needle will be showing always the north. Like that your mind will be, with all activities, this, that, everything, mind is pointing to God. Then you are, the uniting with God through mind has begun. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.